What is good, Tristan's and Trist fam? So I just recently learned about this Old Town Road song. I know I'm late, okay? Let me explain. As you get older, things start going wrong in your life, all right? You start hurting your foot or your knee, or your back makes a weird sound when you wake up in the morning, or your eyes can't focus. I can't focus. Probably one of the worst things that happens to you is you start learning about memes like a week late. This is actually diagnosable by the doctor, by the way. It's called memeitis. Yeah, I didn't hear about this Old Town Road thing until just recently. So we're going to take a listen. He apparently did a Genius interview, but for some reason the like bar is incredibly high, which is very unlike Genius. So this must be good. But before we get started, be sure to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. Let's go. I haven't even heard the whole song yet.
When I found out Billboard took it off the country charts, like before, like it was even taken off the country charts, I was just happy to be on Billboard at all. And like even after they did take it off, I'm like, okay. After like listening to other songs that's actually on that chart, it's like, wait a minute, something's not right, basically.
Okay. Yo, this guy's cool.
The horse would be like not having much, and the Old Town Road would be like that path to success, and you know, you taking the horse to the Old Town Road. Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse.
Okay, so actually, right at the beginning there, that was not bad at all. For a few seconds there, I thought that he was like an actual trained singer. As he goes a little bit on forward, I can kind of tell that he, like he said, just kind of jumped into music. But he started out pretty strong.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse.
Like those notes for just like the average person out there, we're not gonna talk about the superstars, but for most people, just holding those notes and keeping those notes on pitch and doing 3 of them in a row is really difficult. Most male voices tend to crack around the area where he's singing now. So he's pretty decent. Like, I don't know how much training he's had or how much singing practice he's actually done. Some people start out kind of good, and it's not fair to the rest of us, but it's just how it is. And I mean, he might have worked on it and worked those notes up to get them to work out, but a lot of beginners cannot sing those notes on pitch one after another like that in a controlled way like that.
To the Old Town Road, I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
That actually, a lot of it wasn't that bad. It just gets a little bit speaky. Like, I can tell that he's just kind of like doing the pitches of the notes in his speaking voice. And luckily his speaking voice sounds very pleasant. But actually, it's not bad. I guess this is kind of a funny song. So I'm not really sure that this song, it would be appropriate to have any beautiful phrasing in the first place. But just generally speaking, that's how I can kind of tell that he has a really good foundation to his voice. But he's definitely not a trained singer. But he's definitely, in my opinion, good enough, if that makes sense. As silly as that is, you don't have to be. I give these examples to students all the time, people who think that they need to be Mariah Carey or Beyonce to write good music or to write a hit song. You don't. It's not true. It definitely does help to be that good, and you should strive to be as good as you possibly can. But like, you can just start. You can just try. You know what I mean? There's nothing stopping you from just trying and going for it. As long as you have a decent sounding voice, and as long as you can kind of write songs kind of good. I mean, like, what else? There's not really much else.
I got the horses in the back. Horse stack is attached. Head is matted black. Got the boosters black to match. Riding on the horse. He's got some agility in his voice too. That's almost a run. Boots in black to match. And the low range of his voice sounds very natural. Overall, he has a really good voice. I wonder if he has any actual like singing songs. Do you know what I'm saying? Would love to hear him sing a beautiful phrase. I wonder what he sounds like. I bet he sounds pretty good. Flip your Porsche.
Or he could.
I've been in the valley. You ain't been up off that Porsche now. You know, it's so many artists like coming up. Like, they have like so many resources, but it's like, that's not phasing, you know, what's going to really count, you know, your music. Yeah,
but wait, is he being funny though? Like, am I wrong? Is he trying to be funny with the song? Because he is explaining it like it's very serious. But when I heard the song, I was like, this song is a meme song, right?
Riding on a tractor, lean all in my bladder. Cheated on my baby, you can go and ask her. This second verse is like the future now, so it's like,
I mean, like, I like this dude a lot. He seems super original and like genuine.
that's what I did for that line. Cowboy hat from Gucci,
And just cool,
Wrangler
like,
on my booty.
he just does
that
whatever he
last line
wants.
was just like
And says
a
whatever
big
he
flex,
wants.
really. Even Gucci don't
Make
even have
songs
a cowboy
about whatever
hat
he
yet.
wants.
You know, we gotta make that happen.
Like, that's cool.
One of the biggest memes were like,
And I respect that he is at least a decent singer. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's super respectable. Like, he sounds good, not only in his bedroom, but he comes out to the Genius place and he sounds decent. Like, that is respectable to me. And the other thing too to notice about this is that while he's not the world's greatest singer, there are other things that he's doing that are very effective as well. His general charisma is very attractive. I'm getting in teacher mode for a second, all right? So any of y'all think about becoming a singer or singing or writing songs, pay attention, okay? These are things I notice. His general like attitude is really calm. He doesn't like try super hard, and that translates into his singing as well. He's not trying for super high notes. He's not trying for super low notes. He's not doing anything flashy. He's not doing any runs really. He's not doing really anything with his voice but the bare basics. And that is the thing that gets so many people into trouble and has gotten me into trouble many times, is when people try and skip ahead. If you try and right out the bat start singing Mariah Carey or Beyonce, you're gonna fuck up. It's gonna sound terrible, most likely for the average person. There's some gifted people out there, but for the average person. And so, what the average person needs to do, in my opinion, in my perspective, this is how I've always thought about the voice. This is how I've always thought about singing, and I think it's something that's rather unique to my views on how to do it, or how to at least get started and how to make progress, is you just sing something comfortable within a comfortable part of your range that isn't too flashy, that isn't too crazy, and you just work on making that sound good. But anyway, that's my opinion, that's my perspective, and that's something I like about this dude, is he's not like, he knows where he's at, he's not trying to do too hard to be something that he's not, and he's cool. I don't know, I like it. Anyway, hopefully y'all like this video. If you did, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, Tristan's and Tris fam, peace.